So micro and tiny whoops have become very popular as of recent, especially now during whoop season. So today we're taking a look at what is arguably the most popular tiny whoop in the market, the Mobula6 by HappyModel. Let's see if this is the right drone for you. All right, so here's the box right here, Mobula6 Micro FPV Whoop by HappyModel. Has the picture of the drone right here. And as of right now, this thing feels very light. I can't believe there's a drone in here. But not much on here. They have the QR code on the side here with HappyModel, and that's it. On the back here, you have the edition or the options of this one. This is the FR Sky receiver, which is good. And you also have a regular and race edition. You also have other versions of this as well. You have a digital version and you also have an express LRS version as well. So as I said before, this drone is the most popular tiny whoop in the market. So HappyModel is very proud of that and obviously has made multiple iterations or versions of this drone. Anyways, let's open this up. Have my unboxing knife right here, just one tape. Get that open and let's see what's in here. Wow, pretty cool. All right, so one bag here with some tools and some extra props, that's good, and a prop removal tool. Put it to the side here. Wow, a pretty small battery charger. Looks like it's only good for one battery. And talking about the batteries, we have, looks like 4 batteries here, and these things are tiny, like stick-like. So we have 4 300 milliamp 1S batteries. These things are very tiny and very light. It does have the HappyModel brand on there, so that's good. And I'm sure these things are specially made just for this model because this drone is supposed to be very efficient and very powerful. So good power to weight ratio. So these things are one of the smallest 1S batteries I've ever seen in my life. All right, so let's get down to the drone here. Wow, super light. And then you have the stickers. And it looks like you have a manual in here. And if it is, then that's pretty cool because not a lot of drones come with manuals. Put that to the side. And here's the star of the show here. Guys, this thing, I haven't even seen it yet. It's so light. All right, nothing else in this bag. And here's the drone. Wow. I mean, I can see why people actually go for this drone. And believe it or not, people actually try to modify this drone to make it even lighter, guys. So the first thing I noticed here is just how light it is. This thing weighs around 20 grams, so that's pretty light, and that's without the battery. And then you have these bumpers here, or these ducts. I guess they're bumpers, not really ducts, or prop guards. And yeah, pretty cool. Good tolerance from the propellers. And then you have this nice canopy. Now, it looks pretty sturdy. Besides that, nothing else stands out. You have these 2 stick antennas. It's gonna be hard to see. And I'm sure one here is for the receiver and one is for the VTX. I'm gonna assume this is for the VTX back here, and this one here is for the receiver. That's most likely what that is. Now you have this camera in the front here. This is the RunCam Nano 3, and that's said to be a decent camera. They just came out with the RunCam Nano 4 literally like a month ago, so this used to be the best of the best from RunCam as far as small and light cameras. Very light. It is adjustable, which is pretty good to see here, because some of the other tiny whoops in the market or micro whoops, they're non-adjustable, they're a fixed angle, so that's good. So HappyModel has done a lot now to reduce the weight of this, and just looking at this, you can tell that they've done a lot of work just to make this light. The first thing here is that I don't see separate boards, so it's an all-in-one board. So normally you find a flight controller with an ESC all-in-one, but they've gone a step further. So you have the flight controller, the ESC, and the receiver built into one board. So, you know, hopefully quality control is good, because if any of those go bad, then the whole board has to be replaced. But if it does work, then you have a really nice tight equipment right here, so no big deal. Under here, pretty straightforward. You have a battery holder here. Obviously this takes only a 1S battery, which we saw earlier here. And then you have a PH 2.0 connector right here. Below that, you have a micro USB port here for configuration and beta flight. So no big deal there, just a small USB port here. But there's nothing else you can see here. I'm not gonna take this canopy off because it's all set up here. So let's take a look at some of the specs here and see what you get for your hard-earned dollars here. Okay, so we talked about the frame earlier. This is the HappyModel Mobula6 frame right here, and there's also a Mobula7 frame. And it's pretty straightforward, guys. Very light, 20 grams, everything without the battery here. And that's really significant. There are batteries, like 1 or 2S batteries, that are heavier than this total drone here. Now, the way to differentiate from the other drones is that they have different colors. Like, for example, you might see a green or a red or a yellow, and that just signifies if it's Express LRS, maybe 2.4 gigahertz or the 915 megahertz. There's also a digital version of this, and obviously that's gonna weigh a little bit more than this one here. But yeah, this is really, really nice. Very light frame. Besides that, as far as the motors, you have the 0, 8, or 3 motors here, and these are 19,000 kV, which is really, really high, but this is the regular version. They also offer this in a 25,000 kV model, and that's the race version. A lot faster than this one, but you might have a higher battery consumption. So hopefully with this, I can get between 2.5 to 3.5 minutes. If I get 3.5 minutes, I'll be happy with this. As far as the propellers, these are the Gemfan 1219 propellers. These are 31 millimeters in diameter, nothing special, tri-blade with this nice red color. So pretty good theme going on here. All right, so as far as the internals here, this is a F4 flight control. This is an all-in-one board, as I said before. And it also has a built-in ESC as well, good for 5 amps. So nothing high, but for a drone this light, 5 amps should be more than adequate. Besides that, we also have a built-in VTX into that board as well, and that is good for 25 milliwatts. So not a lot of power, guys, but this is not designed for outdoor use, so you're not gonna get too far for that. This is more of an indoor ripper, and 25 milliwatts should be decent for most average homes, guys. If you have a big house, 25 milliwatts might be a challenge, especially if you have concrete or cement blocks, but for typical homes, 25 milliwatts should be fine, especially if you have a decent goggle setup. So we'll put that to the test and see if that's an issue. Besides that, we talked about the connector here. This does require a 1S battery. HappyModel does require a 300 milliamp hour battery, and we'll see the flight times on that. If I can find a bigger battery or fly a bigger battery, I'll probably use that. I think I have a 380 somewhere around, and see if I can get some more flight time out of it. But pretty straightforward, guys. 1S battery, and there's a battery holder down here. All right, guys, so tell me what you think about this Mobula6. I know I'm a little bit late to the party here, but you know, this thing has been getting really good reviews, guys. I know a lot of you have been flying the RTF kits and thinking about what's another drone that you can fly whether with your radio or with your goggles. So I figured I'd pick this up, take a look at this, and see, yeah, if it's good for all of us, guys. So I'll be flying this in the next video. If you're interested in that video, hit that subscribe button. Therefore, you'll be notified whenever I do drop that video. So anyways, thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Peace.